नमस्कार, मैं हूं हिताशा और आज हम मौजूद हैं 10th ग्लोबल स्पाइस समिट में जो कि हो रहा है एनडीएमसी कन्वेंशन सेंटर में। इस सम्मेलन को ऑर्गेनाइज किया है एनएनएस मीडिया ग्रुप ने।
So welcoming on the dais, Mr. Pawan Narang, General Manager Electronics Devices Worldwide Private Limited. जोरदार तालियां Mr. Pawan Narang के लिए. Ladies and gentlemen.
Various types have been laminated pouches, Sika pack, plastic jerry cans, sacks, poly bags, tin containers and glass jars. These have been the conventional packages. The emerging trend nowadays, what recently, due to the surge in the price of essential commodities and also because of the e-commerce, the trend has been that whatever you can see, it sells. Pouches, how many pouches like stacked one upon another, the customer can't see your product. So he may buy by a brand name, but your visibility and your sales will depend on whether he sees your product or not. A rigid container is totally visible. That is why recently there has been a shift from flexible packaging to rigid containers even in spices. Also because the cost of spices has been increasing. So earlier the pouches were the only viable option because of the cost. Now as the price of the commodities increased, the packaging, slightly costlier packaging can be afforded by the spices manufacturers. Like the new options for packagings right now are HDP, PET, PP jars, duly induction sealed. Like the sealing was a bottleneck earlier because when you are sealing, you fill the containers, you put it a foil below it, on it, and you seal it with heat. Now you don't have to do that. You fill the product and you immediately cap it. And as you cap it, you put it on the conveyor line and it gets sealed. By induction sealing, you can do nitrogen flushing in it because the sealing is perfect. Also recently, you came across instead of nitrogen flushing, I came across some new application wherein some desiccant pouches can be put into the pack and it will absorb not only moisture, it will absorb oxygen, it will absorb other gases, and only nitrogen gas remains in the product, in the jar above the product. So it is equivalent to nitrogen flushing. Then earlier glass jars could not be induction sealed. Now induction bags of various types are available. Glass jars can be easily induction sealed now, and tin containers can be also induction sealed. We have supplied machines for even induction sealing of tin containers and composite containers. Plastic glass containers with fancy caps, metallized, flip top, grinder type, all those things can be induction sealed. Earlier there was limitations for this. Then the new trend also has blister packaging. You must have seen one of the exhibits were exhibiting saffron and blister packs. So blister pack is one of the new application, new trends coming in, and with time it is possible that even spices, the cost increasing in small SKUs like honey you serve in the trains, same way spices may be available, like you can put in this much quantity of dish, this much spice. That is also possible in the future. And also spices in compressed stage, something like tablets is also going to come. One of the manufacturers is working on that. Spices vacuum packed. You can pack the spices in vacuum packed pouches and then you can put it in the jar and you may seal or not seal. Now when the customer opens, opens the vacuum pouch and the jar gets filled because as the vacuum opens, so you are supplying the customer a vacuum packed patch as well as a jar. And the jar can be reused. That is the advantage. Then aseptic brick pack, similar to Tetra Pak. Even spices now, there are some parties are working on that, and in another few time, spices will be also aseptically packed and put in because the Tetra Pak concept is copied or we can say is improving upon, and machines are available for packing at a much cheaper price, not as costly as Tetra Pak machines. Then composite containers, Even we have induction sealing machines for sealing that. And the newest, another trend is containers with in-mold labeling. In-mold labeling has now, like, imagine you have a brand. Now you may have a fear that this brand may get copied. Sticker anyone can copy and put. In-mold labeling, one has to make a big investment. So in-mold labeling is also coming up in trend, in spices also, in packaging, in PP containers. These few packs of rigid containers which are available. You must have seen at the exhibition, many of the exhibitors are exhibiting various types of packs. In fact, one of this was this. This was also, so all these spices, there are many parties exhibiting. These are sealed. The another advantage, various types of packaging options are now available. We supply induction cap sealing machines. So what are the advantages of induction sealed containers, rigid containers? The better looks, you can label the container better. If either you can pouch, you have a limited space on one side, limited space on the other side. While on a rigid container, you have possibility to exhibit your product better. You can have different shapes. Pouch, you can have one or two options of shape. But with a rigid container, you have various options of designs, shapes, size. Then customer convenience is there. Like you must have seen, a lot of different types of caps are available, like flip top caps, sprinkler caps, grinder caps. All those caps, below those is a foil which is induction sealing, and these caps, different caps give a different experience to the customer. Customer nowadays is getting more or less, he is more looking for convenience. He has money to pay for convenience. So with these types of rigid containers and properly sealed, you can have a better product which is convenient also and which is also equally attractive to the customer. Enhanced perceived value. See, normally customer doesn't buy a product only because it has some value. The spice may be equivalent in all pouches of all brands. But whichever packaging is attractive and really appealing, and not only the packaging, and that packaging has been promoted, then the customer identifies that packaging and the brand name to give a more value. So today, even today, everyone knows MDH and Catch get almost 20% or more price than what the other suppliers get. They just because they have built a brand as well as a packaging. There is a perceived value also to that. Then, as per the international trend, only India is a country which buys spices in flexible pouches. 90% of the export market is in rigid containers. What is induction sealing? Induction sealing is basically the process of sealing only foil, but only in this the difference is that what we do is, instead of sealing it directly, we put the induction wire here and we cap it, and when it is passed below the machine, by electromagnetic waves, this foil automatically gets transferred to the lip of the container. We are inducing heat rather than conducting heat. So by induction, it is basically induction inducing the heat rather than just conducting the heat. All types of material containers can be induction sealed? As on date, almost all types of containers can be induction sealed. Earlier there were limitations, not now. Because the different type of sealing substrates are available and different types of sealing machines are available. Almost all types of caps can be sealed. Like you must be having, if you have an idea, you want to have a conical cap, like you have in honey, even that can be induction sealed. We have machines for that, we have facility for that. You bring any shape of cap, you make a sprinkler cap which is like a mountain, we can seal that. So any type of cap can be sealed. Another advantage with rigid containers is, I was talking to someone in the exhibition only. The basic says the basic advantage why they were shifted to induction sealing or they shifted to rigid containers is you have smaller MOQ. Imagine you want to put spices in this jar. You just have to put your stickers. You may even print 1,000 stickers and you can put on this container, seal it, and it is done. While same thing if you are to do with a mono carton or if you are to do with a pouch, you will have to print for at least 50,000 or 1 lakh pouches. So rigid containers also give you that possibility, that flexibility of lower minimum order quantity. Another advantage with induction sealing of rigid containers is the process becomes totally automatic. Like filling you have automatic, then you have capping automatic, then automatically it passes below the induction sealer and gets sealed. It is even if the line is fully automatic and operating good, even one operator can operate one filling line. Well, if you do the same thing without induction sealing and foil sealing, you will require at least 6 to 7 people to handle a container which is uncapped. Then you have to foil seal and then. So induction sealing gives you an advantage of doing the container in a total automation, in a faster process. Sorry, I think video is not playing. I'll show another video. Why is market shifting to induction sealed rigid plastic containers? More attractive, more convenient, reusable. A pouch can't be reused, a rigid container can be reused. Better shelf life, economical, adds value to the product. In line with latest trend, increases line productivity as handling capped bottle is much easier. Now I'll give you a small introduction about our company, what we do briefly. We do basically caps and closure automation. But this is, we not only provide induction sealing machines, we also provide machines for putting induction bed into the cap. Because if you do want to pack around 1 lakh bottles of heat per day, you will require a machine for putting induction lights into the cap. That process also is automated. We also supply those machines. Imagine you are manufacturing flip-top caps. You want to have the flip closed, even closing machines. We have assembly machines for various types of caps. All that we manufacture. Bed inserting cap assembly machines. We also make vision systems. We also make machines for checking the sealing. This is about our company. It was started in 1974 and we are even making robotic cap assembly machines. We have induction sealers for up to 500 caps per minute. We are exporting to over 80 countries. 50% of our production is exported, but when we export, when we have a factory in USA where we are assembling machines what we send in container to USA, there the factory only assembles the machines and we sell the machine and we write on the machine proudly made in India. We don't say manufactured in USA because even that will give us at least 50% extra value price, but we don't do that. We write proudly made in India, assembled in USA. We have offices all over India, many offices, sales and service. Delhi office also, we have a team of 15 people, we have a service center. We have around 20,000 machines working in North India, more than 7,000 customers. All these are our customers. Sorry, I think the video has one of the. This is a bed inserting machine, the video has auto-played. This you may require when you are doing larger quantities. In smaller quantities, normally the cap suppliers only buy these machines. Because they are supplying to 10 parties, they insert the wads and they supply the wadded caps to customers. So automatically this machine is doing around 120 caps per minute. We can go up to around 400 caps per minute. This is another model, higher model. I'll skip this video. This is the higher speed model for the same application. Then we have flip-top cap closing machines. Like if you are making flip-top caps for spices, if your vendor is making, even you can inform him what a mold with automatic flip closing in the mold cost around 70 lakhs. When you are doing it separately on this machine, it cost the mold will cost only 10 lakhs. So many manufacturers buy these flip-top closing machines because the mold cost gets reduced. Go to the line integrators who further just because this is just a pick and place, you just have to put on the conveyor, you didn't have to put anything extra. So if you have any want any information regarding filling, capping, labeling also, we can help you with that. We can't supply those machines because we are in touch with almost all the manufacturers in India. In fact, we are very grateful to them. Whoever is exporting or whoever is good manufacturer, 99% they are buying from us. So we can help you even with rigid container packaging of any type. You can contact us and we only sell the induction sealer, but others we can help you out with that.
So welcome to 10th Global Spice Summit. Sir, tell me something about your product range.
Our company is almost 48-year-old company, and we have been making cap sealing related machines for that so many time, and it includes induction sealing. We are known for our induction sealing machines. We have a range of induction sealing machines, and these are used by almost 20,000 customers in India. We are exporting to 80 countries. But besides this induction sealing, we also are into cap related automation, like for inserting the wad into this and various types of cap automation machines. So this is but induction sealing is a product we are known for. Sigma Cap Seal is our brand, and it is used almost everywhere, whatever these are samples of ours. And we have around 100 spices manufacturers in North India who are our customers. Dharampal, Satyapal, MDH, or name anyone, name anyone, name anyone. All the stalls in the air have our machines. If you want,
What are the innovations that are taking place in the company right now?
we recently got from the cabinet minister 10 days back only, we got the award for technology awards, National Technology Award, because what machine we are making, that is the first time we are making in the world. That machine, like we have a machine, induction sealing machine, which can work in any environment. You can even put the machine in a rainfall condition, it will still seal. You can put it in dusty condition, it will still work. And that technology we developed, and it is a patented technology, and we got an award from the government of India for that.
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. So, what do you think these kinds of summits are important for business growth?
These summits are important for creating an awareness basically. If people are aware that some technology is available, machines are available, then they can plan accordingly. Like some spices manufacturer, if he knows that these sealing machines are available in India and reliable suppliers are there, he will plan his production accordingly. And he will also know about the latest trends, what is happening in the market. And for us, it is just to be, we get an opportunity to interact with the customers.
एनएनएस मीडिया ग्रुप द्वारा 10वें ग्लोबल स्पाइस समिट का सफल आयोजन 26 मई 2023 को किया गया। एनडीएमसी कन्वेंशन सेंटर कनॉट प्लेस में आयोजित इस समिट का उद्घाटन राजस्थान के पूर्व कैबिनेट मंत्री एवं राज्यसभा सांसद राजेंद्र गहलोत, राजस्थान सरकार के पूर्व कृषि मंत्री प्रभुलाल सैनी एवं राजस्थान के पूर्व राज्य मंत्री भूपेंद्र सैनी ने किया।